Hello everybody and welcome to today's coffee and a chat. I actually don't have coffee. I have a herbal tea, mint and ginger, which is good for digestion. I'm just showing you the view there today. It's beautiful, isn't it? We will never get tired of this view, I tell you. Our birds are in the bushes and in the trees waiting to get to the feeder. I can see them twittering away. They're anxious to get in because they've got babies to feed. And I do have babies. In that post box there, you can see on the right, there is a nesting family in there. And it is pretty much rat proof, thank goodness. Excuse me. You can see our what we've planted growing there, what Russ has been planting in his little garden beds. And then down to the right you can see some mud. I'll put my little shoes on. We did that little space last weekend so I could get my wildflower seeds out. And then we do have another bit that Russ needs to, well, wait for the stinging nettles to die down. Yeah, so we've got, I think that they're daffodils we've got in there as well, and it's going to be, hopefully if they grow, they didn't last year, but hopefully it's going to, well they did, but they were what I consider to be rubbish. I put a whole load of wild flower seeds down there. And then this bit over here, behind there, is a load of stinging nettles that I've got Russ to kill, like he's done these here, so they'll die off. But look at my little cherry blossom tree, magnolia tree, sorry, she's coming along, isn't she? So we planted that last year in memory of the Queen. And what I'm going to do is get some bigger stones to put around the bottom and some gravel, kind of to try and keep the weeds down around her. And then look at the blossom on our apple tree. So that is a miniature apple tree. Or I don't think it's going to grow much taller than that, I think. I don't know, I can't remember without going down and looking at the label. And I don't really want to disturb the ground. It's bad enough that Millie goes all over the ground. But this here is an overgrown area. You know, look. You can see, can't you? We live right next to the woods. And the bank all around down there is all our property, which you can't even get to it. So it just grows up and is all overgrown. There's our compost bins back there. And to be fair, we don't compost a lot because I'm very much waste not, want not kind of person. And I cannot believe that our rhubarb is growing now. I don't know if it'll keep growing, but you know. And then we planted a little hedge in that gap. It is taking off. So by next year, that should be up nice and fill that gap in. And that's just my little play area up there where I put me fairy gardens and things like that. That's just my little play area. Our wood stash. And then this is obviously our bird feeder with squirrel-proof slippery thing on it. Because the squirrels are little rat bags. They have all of that in there to gather. I mean, that goes on for miles. But they're so lazy, they come to the feeder. And Millie went back up into the house. So I'm all the way around to Hillside. You can see my shadow. Yay! So we are going to do a coffee and a chat and the giveaway winners today. I need something to go in here. I'm not sure what I'm going to get in there. I washed out the swing seat. So that's good. It's not a good one, okay? It is a good one. But it's so hard to clean because it's got all the grooves and that in it. It's just, I don't know. I think it was the only one I got at the time. I think I got it when COVID was around. It's not that good, really. I mean, it'd be good for somewhere like if you have a big garden and you've got a tree at the bottom of your garden or something you just hung it from. There are ones that I prefer different to that now. They're just plain seats, much easier to wash out and clean. But yeah, so I have a gap here. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there. I mean, I might move the black thing there and put something there, but I just think it needs just something maybe in the middle to block it off. And this little was a fountain, which is absolutely rubbish. I bought it off of Amazon. It is crap. And so I got Russ to drill some holes in the bottom. So he drilled one hole. Maybe he's only drilled one hole in the bottom, so I can use it as a planter and it'll go over there when I get to that. So we did buy some blue like rockery flowering plants to put around Loch Ness there. Russ hates anything like that, tat or anything. So one year I got him that Loch Ness ornament and wrapped all the 3 parts up separate. Anyway, so last year I put down some bluish pebble stones around it. I didn't really like that. And so this year I bought some blue bedding plants, blue flowers. That have a nice spread, so hopefully it'll look like, I want it to look like he's kind of like in the sea in the loch. And then I've got like if you can see it from here, the lighthouse there, you know, that'll all get built up again, but we just wait for the snowdrop leaves and the daff leaves to die off. And then I've got my little fairy houses out, and so, but we will get to that. That's like me and Timothy loves playing around in the garden, so me and Timothy will do that. With that, I'll bring you back. Sorry, with that set that I bought there. Sorry for making people a bit giddy. Oh, sorry, Sam. Sam says, you always make me feel giddy. I'm so sorry. I try and be a responsible vlogger. But, oh my gosh, the smell of manure at the moment is really strong. And so we are all the way up here. And I don't know if you can see, all the way over there is there's a yellow field. And then there's brown fields. All the way along here, goes right up there. And all the way along there, that has had muck spreading on it. And we can smell that right up here. I got out of my car yesterday and I was like, oh my God, it stinks of manure. That is the joys of living in the country. I've lived with it all my life. At one stage, as a young child, I lived on a farm. My dad was a farmhand, and I lived on a farm. I'm used to the smell of muck. I lived like around here my whole life, so... Yeah, there we go. Anyway, let's get inside because that's like 8 minutes already. But I do know you like to see the view, and I don't always show it because I don't ever want to come off as braggy, ever. Because Russ and I are so grateful for everything that we've achieved, and I would never want to come across as braggy at all. So let's get into Hillside then. Ooh, fruit fly straps. Oh. There, and I added this last week, I think it was last week or the week before. I'm just nuts, just like to sit down here and make stuff up. Just some bits and pieces. See, you want to have a closer look? Sorry, my hand is quite shaky today. I put welcome to the jungle and thinking that was a giraffe, but actually now I think it might be a llama. So there's that. I don't think there's anything else different in here. I think last time I said to you I wanted to get a high chair for Tiny Tears. Well, I've actually bought one off of a lady called Polly, who is bringing it to Gaydon Doll and Teddy Fair next month. So thank you so much for Tiny Tears. I love her. She's going to have her own little seat now, which I'm so pleased about. And then we've got Gabe. Gabriel needs his wings on, but because he's lying down, I've kept them off. And Kane. And I was going through the boxes up in the nursery, because you know I've been doing the nursery. And I was going through the boxes and I found a really nice christening dress. And I believe that Sheena gave it to me. So that'll be the next thing for Kane to put on. This is Kane and this is Gabe. This is an angel baby. He's got on his christening set. And I want to get him a padded seat so he can sit in the nursery and monitor the situation from there. Think good thoughts of us all. And then I made these two little things. And last time, I don't know if you can remember, but I was trying to make like a scene in a shell. Well, that never came to fruition, I'm afraid. Didn't work out quite as I imagined it. But anyway, what I have been working on is this caravan. But what I'll show you first of all is I moved all that stuff back. Do you remember last time you came in? All of that was over there. And Bert's home was over here, but I didn't like it, so I've moved it all back. So here's Bert's home. Excuse my lunch plate. So I'm filming this Wednesday. I don't know if I can see the date. 26th of April, just before 2 o'clock. I got the pinwheel up to do the winners of the giveaways. So this is a Sylvanian Families. I think it's called the Lodge. I think that's what it's called. And I painted it. I'll put in a picture of what it comes like now. So that's what it comes like. Basically, just that cream colour there. So I painted the trees and the balconies and the windows. And added a few bits down the bottom. And it's on like a plate. Oh, I painted this as well. This little post box that's on it. Filled in this little hole. So now I'm trying to decide what I want to put around it. Whether I want to put that around it. Whether I want to add on a little window box, flower box. Whether I want to add that on. So I haven't decided yet. And this is the thing with me. It takes me a while to decide on anything. And when Bert's grandchildren arrive, like they can play all around here. That's what it's for. It's like got a slide and it's got other attachments and things that are all in these boxes. This is his family, his husky family, because Bert lives in the mountains. I don't know if huskies live in the mountains, but I know they live in a cold place. So here's inside Bert's home. It's got his little stove. It's got a little, can you remember me buying that stove? When I went to the Bath and West Showground to I think I got it at the Toy Collectors Fair, or did I get it at the one before, which was the antique, bric-a-brac, what's it called? Flea market. Whichever, anyway, I bought that stove and I just painted it. And I got some other bits and bobs added on there. And I've had that M for a moose. I just thought it just needs to go in here so much. I know, I am crazy. I know this. And Bert's chair with his hat on. And then this, bet you didn't know that Bert was into volleyball. You do now. He was a volleyball champion. So I made this little shelf area full of bric-a-brac. I love it. There's a chair there. So I painted the rope ladder to go up the steps. And then this is one of Bert's friends. This is a fireplace, because when the family comes, they all have cookout outside. So, and then to go with that, for Christmas, Sheena got me this, amongst other things, but got me this tiny camper. I'm not sure where she got it from. Maybe Aldi or Lidl online, or maybe Amazon. I'm not 100% sure where she got it from. Usually if it's from Aldi, it'll say, won't it? Maybe she got it from Amazon. Anyway, here it is. So here's Bert and his pet Claudia. Here it is. I haven't finished it yet, but this is what it looks like. So I'm going to put some flowers out there. I just added extra things on that I've made, like a wreath on the door. So it's all made out of cardboard. It just slots in. It's really lovely, really lovely. I just added these papers on, and I'll Mod Podge over the top of them. This bit came with it. Didn't quite match up when it finally glued. All of these bits come with it. They're all like to make up, all bits of paper, thicker paper that you make up. And that's it inside. So I added to the door, I added a little curtain. I didn't use, it comes with like all of the stuff you need as well. So like it came with something else for the curtains. I didn't like that, so I put in these. I covered the bed. The material to make a pillow came with. But this is for Mummy and Daddy Husky. Daddy might end up sleeping outside. But this is what it is, and I'm so impressed with it. What do you think there then, Bert? You've been watching proceedings, haven't you? Are you happy with that? I do hope so, because, you know, we create a mess, don't we? Eh? I know you can't wait for your family to visit, can you? It's a long time in the mountains when the weather's not good. This is brilliant. It's so easy to put together. Obviously, I'm an adult, so I should be able to do it quite easily. But it's so neat, you know. I just love it. And it'll completely go with Bert's establishment over there. So watch this space, aunties. There you are. I'm sorry, I got this around my neck because I'm feeling cold today and I didn't have a scarf down here. Feeling a bit chilly. I mean, you've seen what at the front when I did the view of the view, showed you the view. That it is a low cloud today, so not sunny. It was sunny. Was it sunny yesterday? Yes, it was sunny yesterday, but then it got cold in the night, cold in the morning. So I'll try and push you back a bit. We're still filming on the same day. Right, we had 2 giveaways, didn't we? Let me show I'm recording, yeah. We had 2 giveaways at Easter, which was like 2 weeks ago. By the time this gets up, it'll probably be 3 weeks ago, so sorry about that. But I really wanted to get just wanted to get on with the nursery bedding and the cots. Russ wanted the cots, you know, out of his garage, and then I wanted to set it up, and then like it took me so long because I can't do it all in one day because I have to rest a lot. And whew, you've seen I was tired in there, didn't you? Because I was shattered when I got to near the end. And so I've just got to film now putting the babies to bed. That's all I've got left to film. So I probably won't upload anything tonight. Like I say, it's Wednesday, 26th of April. So I'll probably upload the babies in bed tomorrow Friday I upload this. And then the only thing that's left on my camera that I videoed is shopping with Toby yesterday afternoon. On the last video, I had somebody that talked about multiple personality disorders and her experience. And I just want to say that I see you, I hear you, and I understand how hard it is if you haven't got them, your personalities under control, which is more difficult for some people than it is for others. Obviously, I've had an MPD since I was a kid, and because I didn't want anybody to know, I've kind of tried my best to hide them. Although now, looking back, now that I know more about it, I've got a really good counsellor. Now I know more about it, I can see how I changed really easly and the behaviours that I had back then, because I'm completely different now than I was back in my 20s, 30s. I was a quite angry person. I took my second OD during that time. I had my children. I was, trying to work. My husband had his first affair. We lost our home. So just those sort of things are enough to drive somebody into despair, aren't they? Let alone somebody who has multiple personalities, which the majority are children who just want to be safe, feel safe. So I completely understand and I hear you. My advice is to somehow get yourself into a space that is safe. At one point, my only safe space was in my car with the doors locked. That was the only place I felt safe. And the sun on my face, because it just felt lovely. But that is the only place that I felt safe. I mean, even if you're just curled up in bed with a blanket over you and over your head, I'm watching the birds, over your head and everything, I sleep with a blanket over my head with just a little bit of my face for breathing showing. And I'm not neurodiverse, so I don't have anything like that. It's just cozy. I need to be cozy. In case you hadn't guessed, I need to be cozy. Those of you who've been watching me for years. And I was talking to Russ actually about yesterday, and he said it's so easy to see how you switch. To him, it's so easy. To me, sometimes it's not so obvious, and I feel really anxious, and then I have to really think about why I feel anxious and accept why I feel anxious. So I don't always accept that I have multiple personality disorder, because it makes you sound like a freak. You feel a freak. You feel really different to everybody else. So sometimes switches involve, like, you can see the switch and particularly the 14-year-old that I have, she swears and goes. She basically hated Russ at the start because he was so loud, and at the start of our relationship he's very loud, and we saw that as aggressive. So that was hard. And then you also have like a host. So you have like the main personality who kind of like directs everybody else as best they can. And then you have a protector. So the protector for me was a man for a very, very long time. He comes up sometimes, but not very often. So it's not so distinct that my voice goes really deep and I change like a man. It's not as obvious as that. So when people talk about multiple personality disorder, which is also reclassified as dissociative identity disorder, which I don't agree with. You don't totally always turn into a complete different person, if that makes sense. And I've seen like so much stuff online that people say that they have it, and I'm not one to say who has it and who doesn't. I believe that I have it. I've been diagnosed with it. I'm a doctor, I'm a psychiatrist, counsellor, family. Oh my goodness, my family. Of course they know. So it's not that obvious that you can, for me, that I completely change into a person. When I see it online, some people online that use it for their monetizing their social media, I don't always believe it. That sounds horrible, and I know that, but I know that there are so many people that have it that don't want other people to know, because people think you're freaky, people think you're crazy. If you start telling people you hear voices, they diagnose you with schizophrenia, they lock you away, and then it's really, really hard to get out of a facility. That was another thing that I didn't want. I was really worried about being in a facility because it's really hard to get out of that. So I understand that. But, who am I to say I don't believe it? Some people, who am I? But I'll tell you what it is. Not that I don't believe them, it's how they glorify it, how it's almost glorified, because it's debilitating, it's frustrating, it's tiring. Oh my gosh. Like, if you get like a 14-year-old, she has like a bad day, she's in my head swearing and going, don't want to do anything. And if you have a little one that's tired, just wants to curl up and go to sleep, it's very difficult. So I just want to say to that person anyway, I see you and I hear you. And I think about you and wish you all the best. I've got bless this empty nest written down on my little prompt sheet, but I have no idea what I've got bless this empty nest on my prompt sheet, because I didn't write down the rest of what you said. Why you're on this? Oh, I know. Because in the giveaway for, I think it's in the giveaway for Sheena. Oh, no, that's not you. That's for you. That's further down my list. I have a little list of things that I wanted to think about, to talk about. Usually I do it all off the cuff, but these are some of the things I noted in like the previous coffee and a chat. And so somebody said, so in Sheena's giveaway, somebody said that one of her little ones was called Elizabeth. I'm sorry, Sheena has no Elizabeth in her brood, so I couldn't add you to it. Sorry about that. And Miss Charsu, you put in one of the recent videos that you're concerned about Toby being on the top bunk. Mm-hmm. And should I put Emma Jane up there? Emma Jane is adamantly not going up there. Toby's excited to go up there. Yeah, he could fall down and break his arm, couldn't he? But he could do that, like slipping down the steps. The way those boys play is just, he's gentler than Timothy, but still. Emma Jane is absolutely no way giving up her bottom bunk. So I have been putting him with Frankie. And Frankie's just been keeping an eye on him. So he has been like just going into bed with Frankie, getting used to being higher up in that. So try not to worry. I'm sure he'll be all right. But you know what boys are like. Exactly what you said in your comment. Yeah, I know what boys are like. Yes. And then also, if you're, we are on Instagram, Caroline Reborn Night, if you're on Instagram. And we are on Facebook, Caroline Reborn Night. When I post on Instagram, because Instagram and Facebook are owned by the same company now, it automatically, I clicked at the bits. That means it can also be it will also show up on Facebook. So if you don't have Instagram and you have Facebook, find us there, Caroline Reborn Night. Sometimes you get to see different photos of what's going on. During the day, what's been going on before I post them anywhere else. Also, if you're on, I don't know if you can do it on a a laptop actually. You can do it on your phone on the app. If you're on YouTube on your phone on the app, I don't have an Apple, so I'm not sure about the Apple. But if all the tabs along the top of a YouTuber's thing, like videos, playlist, lives, shorts, there's a community tab as well. And so I do try and remember to upload there. Although I didn't remember to upload on there for a few days. And I did get contacted and asked if everything was all right. And thank you very much. Everything was all right. It was just I was being a useless vlogger and forgot to upload there. So I do apologise for that. So I think that's all. Oh no, there's another one. I wish I knew why I put you up there. Bless this empty nest. Bless this empty nest. It'll probably come to me after. It's like it'll only be something a response to one of your messages. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm putting on it. But don't worry about it because there's nothing to worry about because I don't worry about anything. But a few weeks ago, somebody said, and if you're watching now, highlight yourself because I've forgotten. You should get a car seat. Why haven't you got a car seat, Caroline? You should get a car seat. Auntie Hannah kept saying to me, like, get a car seat, get a car seat. But it was hard to get a car seat in the camper because of taking the beds down, and then you'd have to take the car seat out, and then you'd have to store the car seat somewhere. So it was really awkward. Like I even, it was bad enough trying to store a pushchair as well as everything else. So that's why I didn't have a car seat then. I did want a car seat, but that's why I didn't get one. Now I do have a car seat. Thank you to Auntie Sheena. I didn't think I had the Isofix base, but as Sheena pointed out last time I was up there, I do have the Isofix, clips. So, me and Sheena did a swap for some things and she gave me one of her car seats. So thank you very much. I'm going to show you some photos of Polly in the car seat and Toby in the car seat. So I'll pop them on now. Don't they look cute? You might have noticed Polly in the car seat because I think I might have put one of the photos I put on. You could see a hint of the car seat. So I think I might have done that. But they look so cute. I love it. Thank you so much, Sheena. Absolutely love it. And also that'll do for my next stage of my grandbaby, won't it? Exciting. So I do need something for the new stage of my grandbaby. And there might be something new sat on our kitchen table, which, will work wonders for me as well. Going to doll shows and things like that. I have had one before, that's a hint. And I have regretted selling it ever since. So I was looking at something else I could have because, as somebody else pointed out, you haven't took Alistair outside. I don't know, not Alistair. You haven't took James outside. I don't know if I have taken him out actually, but I could take him out in one of my vintage carry cots and that here. I just haven't done that yet. But he will be coming to Gaydon, so he will go in the 1988 transporter on wheels then at Gaydon. So he's coming to that with me. So you will see him out. But I have got something. I've got a little something. And it'll do for me and my grandbaby too. But we've had that a week and I haven't opened it yet. And it's just been on the table because I've been trying to get the nursery stuff up. Because when I do lots of little clips and I have to add them all together, the easiest ones to upload for me are when I do a whole long spiel like I am doing now. That's the easiest way for me to upload, clip them together and upload. But then, I try and go through every clip and make sure, that I haven't swore, but I do swear. I try not to do it too bad, Auntie Alison. Right, let's get to... so that's it. That's it for my little comments that I wanted to comment on. So giveaway 1 was the very kind gift from Sheena. not that one. Something very, very nice that Sheena gave me. So I've also included one of the little round circle-y things that I make. That one is, I mean, they're just discs with a bit of stuff on. That one says love on it. And then your 2 coffees. Oh, I almost thought, I don't remember eating the bar chocolate. And I didn't, because there it is. Your bar chocolate. And your donated gift from Sheena. So this is what we are doing the draw for. Oh no, I didn't want to do that, did I? This is it looks like it's a cake box that's in. So actually, now it's out, I can show you. It's on metal things, so that it stays like that. I'd quite fancy a yellow pram. The silver cross do grey with yellow colour. I'd quite like that. So that is the donation from Sheena. Thank you, my lovely Sheena. Can't wait till the end of May when we go up to Auntie Sheena's in a caravan for a week. Woo! Cannot wait. Right, so I'm going to turn you round. Giveaway 1, Sheena's gift for giveaway. And I'll just show you all of the names. So we have 36 names for this one. Like I say, unfortunately, someone who has said Elizabeth, there's no Elizabeth, and then there's 2 on the back, so it's 36. Okay, right, I'm gonna have to turn you around, so don't anybody be thinking that I haven't, you know, that I cheat or anything. Why would I even do that? Anyway, right, I'm going to stop now. Okay, you turned around. I'll show you this like up close now. And so we've got 36. So we're still on the datelet. I'm still up at, I've been talking for about half an hour. So 1, 2, 3, 6. Nope. 3, 6. Right. 1. There we go. 1 to 36. Okay, are you ready? On your marks. Get set. Go. $33. 33 is Roxanne Griffin, 260. If you could message me, Roxanne. Let me just see if my pen works. Oh, my daughter bought me this, look, for Christmas, and it's red and it doesn't work. Oh, here we go. An electrical pen. These are my favourites. This is my company that my husband sold. It's still called Night Electrical. Oh no, this is company my husband actually owns now, Night Electrical Switchgear. The other one was just Night Electrical, but it's different colour now because it's owned by somebody else. Still called the same though. So, winner. Ideally, Roxanne, if you can email me, and I will put the email on the screen. If you can email me, or Facebook message me, or Instagram message me with your address so I can post that to you. When am I filming this? I'm filming this on Wednesday, so I probably won't get it in the post until Tuesday, next Tuesday. I am going out tomorrow. I won't be out on Friday because I have to, catch up on some rest. I'm out all day Saturday and Sunday, so it probably won't get posted until Tuesday. All right, Roxanne, well done. You is the winner, girl. Well done. Beautiful. Right, now the next one. Okay, I'm just popping you back down there a sec. Right, so that's Roxanne's. Actually, don't speak to Roxanne much, but I do know of Roxanne. She's been in the community a very long time. She has one baby, and sometimes we see her posting on our Reborn Adventures page. She doesn't have YouTube or anything like that. So that's that one. The next one is giveaway 2. It's my giveaway. Oh yeah, and I gave away the blue outfit, didn't I? Right. So there's your 2 copies. There's your little one. If you can only learn to love, we can only learn to love by loving. So just a little thing that I made. Oh gosh, I'm knocking everything off on the arms here. And I didn't eat your chocolate bar either, so you're very lucky. This little clip. That's a little dummy clip. And then this outfit. This is the outfit that I bought for Gabe because I couldn't find an outfit for him. And then one of you lovely ladies. Oh yeah, hello uncles. Sorry. Karen said, my husband said, why don't you ever say hello to the uncles? Hello uncles. Hello. I think it's just like, just a thing. I know that there is like another lovely uncle that I see all the time at the doll shows with his lovely lot, and so I'm really sorry. I have to try to do better and remember. I hope that's helped with your husband, Karen. It was this outfit. So I got this to put on Gabe because I wanted a traditional outfit for Gabe because he is an angel baby. Gabriel. And so I bought this. It's got a little hat with it as well. But it just so wasn't really what I was looking for. I was looking at, I wanted to get like a vintage outfit, but I still hadn't seen a vintage outfit. And I just felt he was being neglected. And then one of you lovely people said, have you looked at this on Amazon? And I was like, no, flipping, I didn't even think to look at Amazon. I didn't even think, honestly, to look at christening clothes. So what Gabe has got on was like, one of you sent me the link and I got it. Because they're not going to be changed very often. So they don't need a lot of clothes. So I didn't mind spending that like extra bit for Gabe. And it looks fantastic on him. So that would be for you. So I thought that's what I'd add to the giveaway from me. So like I say, this is the Easter giveaway. By the time you get to see it, it'll be nearly 3 weeks too late. But never mind, we've had excitement, haven't we, in the nursery with the new bunk bed. And a very clever husband. Okay, so there we go. They are, it says on the front, biodegradable bags. So let's have a look. This had 32 entries. So I went through all of, I went go through and I just write them all down. 32, giveaway 2. So I'm going to turn you around again. And put this done. I used to use this a lot at work, these like spinners and things like that, and my teaching, just to make the lessons fun sometimes. And pull that down. There we go. So here we are. Just want you to make sure you can still see it is. This is the time, and then we have got 1 to 32. 1 to 32. Here we are. I think some people didn't realise I was doing 2 giveaways, maybe. So, all right. Are you ready? On your marks. Get set. Go. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 19. Who is number 19? Mo-ZP7RS. Well done. I do believe you've won. There we go then, Mo. If you can contact me. With your details, I will get that in the post for you too. Thank you very much, everybody. And there we go. Well done. Thank you, everybody, for entering. You quite never know when I'm doing a giveaway, so sometimes I do write it in the subtitle, in the title of the video. And you always should write it in the description anyway if you do one, just so that people basically know what you're doing. Yes, well done. So I will get those. They'll go back up the house now, ready for when you contact me and get it in the post to you. So videos that are coming up. I've got my list at home. Oh right, so yes, put the babies to bed. I'm hoping to do that tonight. Now, that depends on how tired I am. The trouble with me filming at night is I just get really tired. So from about 3 o'clock, I've always been really tired and kind of need to have a nap. When I was teaching, it was so difficult. Oh, my God, I just wanted to go and sit in my car and go to sleep. So I don't really know, but it's just something that I need. Maybe just 40 winks or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I am tired. And that's a lot of babies to do in one go. I would do them all in the night and not do it over days. Like I do one tonight, one tomorrow. No, because then I can't keep track of the video because I don't know what I'm doing. It's like too much to edit and put together, and to me that doesn't seem right anyway. Another thing that I like to do is make sure my videos go out in like when I filmed them, so not to jump a video, so they will all go out together. But unfortunately this week it will be jumping a video. Oh God, I'm talking so fast. Hang on a minute. So yesterday I took Toby out. It's Tuesday yesterday, and so depends how counselling goes, whether I come home or whether I go out after. So what did I have to do? I really had to go out and get something. Anyway, I had to get something and I can't remember what it was. I don't even know if it was on my list, actually, that I showed you yesterday. Probably was. But anyway, so I had to go to Taunton into the town. So I filmed that yesterday. But because the bunk beds is kind of like in a series, so I've done like Russ making the bunk beds, which was requested. And there are no plans or anything like that. I know Anne asked me for the plans. Well, Anne, I'm sorry, there are no plans. Grumpy just does what's in his head. Now, the wood was really expensive, and if you saw the very first video, you would have seen how much we spent on wood. Wood is expensive at the moment. So, and I was trying to think of ways that you could make it that isn't expensive. Now, I think you can make it out of pallets myself. If you get some good pallets, you can make it out of pallets. There's no reason why you can't make something like that out of pallets. So sorry, Anne, there are no plans because Grumpy just measures and does it out of his, out of his head. If he wasn't going to be electrician, he would have been a carpenter. So his dad is a carpenter. All of the males in his family all have trades like that. So so he's really good at doing carpentry and things like that. And it's very therapeutic to him. He likes to do that sort of stuff. He's very good at the cars and everything like that. So So Gail in Australia, you say your husband's like really good at being a mechanic. Well, so's Russ. So hence why he had a big garage so he can lift the car up and all of that. He's just been doing all his wheels and things. I don't know. But those to him are like chores. They're like things that he has to do. Not a therapeutic thing. So like doing the veggie plot. He really enjoys that because that to him is therapeutic. We don't have to have our own veg. You know, we're not at that stage in life. Although I do believe in our next life, we will find each other and have a homestead. That is what I would love. I've always wanted to have goats and chickens and stuff like that, but my life went a different way. So, oh dear, I've just been twiddling around with this and broke it. Oh, never mind. Put your hands down here and stop it. So that to him is not a chore. He enjoyed doing it. And yeah, like I say, it did cost us all. The wood was £100. So it is a pricey thing to do. But that's, you know, that's part of his hobby. And I have the doll's room. When you've seen, those of you who've been here for a very long time, seen all of this developing, you know how hard I had to fight to get something like this for my collections. Russ thought I was just going to be able to get my sewing machine out and put it on the table, or get my crafting stuff out and put it on the table. Where am I going to put all my collections of everything? When you see the size of his garage is as big as the bungalow. So don't feel sorry for Russ. There's also he's got his flying machine. So he doesn't fly aeroplanes or anything like that. It's called a microlight, but it is a very it's not like a plain microlight. It is, I think I showed it to you in the video of us making the bunk bed, of him making the bunk beds. I think I showed it to you in that video. It is like a trike. I think, yeah, it's okay. It's like a trike, and it's got a propeller on the back, and it's got a parachute. And he sets it up, and it goes, it's like a go-kart. You go all along the field, and then the wind takes the parachute, and off you go. When I eventually get up, because now he's got a two-seater, but I haven't gone up in it. It looks terrifying. Not actually being in the air. I've been in a hot air balloon before, so not actually that. But the takeoff, it's like a fairground ride, you know. You imagine a go-kart with a propeller on the back, and it's just like that. Oh, so I haven't got up there yet, but when I do, I will film it so you can see. But he also has a tractor down at his unit that he completely did up. It came out of his uncle's barn. Wasn't going, nothing like that. When we were at the other property, you would have seen it on and off, because Russ completely did it up and got it working and everything. This year, I think it's now registered properly, and I think this year he's going to take it to I can't remember what it's called. It's like a farming thing we go to every year. Yesterday's farming, and it's like a big event with stalls and tractors and old cars and all that sort of stuff. And I think we go to it every year. I think this year he's going to take that there. I'll see if I've got a picture. I have got a picture somewhere of me driving it on his, like, down in his field. So he's got it down at his unit, and he uses it to cut the grass and everything. So, down there. So he loves it. He absolutely loves all of that sort of stuff. So don't ever feel sorry for Grumpy that I've got all of this, that I've got a nursery this big. If you see where I started from in the attic room of the old house, you know that I've had a fight. And I know that, like, a lot of people are like, Grumpy's so good. He's such a good bloke. He is, finally, but it's been hard. He is. He really is. And he loves me. So he has tried his best to understand and accept why I need the Reborns. Because, honest to God, there is a stage back then that I would have left him, not for the Reborns, But because this was the only thing that was working for my mental health, were having the reborns. And it would have been sad, but I would have needed to leave him for a bit so that I could get myself better, to some sort of normality, to some time where I didn't want to just not be here. I didn't want to be here on this planet anymore. And the reborns have helped me. So it did take a long time. And I know those of you who have known me even before I started doing YouTube will know what a slog it is. And I know it was. I know Sheena will know. Alison will know. Amy will know. I don't know if Amy watches my videos. Sam will know. Oh God, I've got tears thinking of it now. Sam will know. Ross absolutely hated it. He won't even hold them or anything now. He'll pass one to me. I've even had to, you have to teach him how to pass them to you, because he was just doing it with an arm. And I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. And so we have had our battles, shall we say. But we clearly love each other. Oh, clearly love each other. Oh my God, it's so funny in that life. Anyway, so there we go. He is a good chap, and he just, he knows now, and he wants me to, I think he can see the change as well, and he knows why I need them, and and he really knows what happened to me as a kid, and he's came to, when I gave I had to have a video statement for the police. So he came to that when I went and had to give my video. Oh, it's so horrible. You have to tell him everything, and it's all videoed, and someone sits upstairs and watches it. Oh God, it's awful. It's awful. Anyway, he came to all of that. So he's been through the ringer with me, and I just love him so much for everything that he has now. He's really stood by my side and showed me that he is there for me. He's got my back, and that is really, really important to me. So, so cute. Even if Carly, 14-year-old, hated him, 14-year-old inside of me. He knows when Carly's about, because she's a very angry person. A child, because she's been through a lot, so we have to listen to her anger, let her speak. Anyway, yeah, so we've got what videos we got coming up. So see, I go off on a right tangent. This is going to be a long video. I've got a list on the fridge. Put the babies to bed. Oh yeah, I was telling you about the order of everything, wasn't I? So I filmed Toby coming shopping with me yesterday, and he found something that he wanted to bring home for Timothy. Thank God it wouldn't fit in my car. By the time I've got the back seat down with a pushchair in, all my grocery shopping in there, the car seat that's now on the other six, it's only sits two in the back. I think I've only got two seat belts, and then Millie in the front. Oh, I don't know. Actually, no, I didn't have Millie. It was sunny yesterday afternoon, so I didn't take Millie because I couldn't leave her in the car. Well, maybe it could have sat in the front seat. No. Anyway, we were in a toy shop, and I was like, no, sorry, mate, won't fit in the car. So that one's got to come out. So normally I would put that out because it's Tuesday, so I haven't filmed putting the kids to bed yet. I'm filming this now on Wednesday afternoon. So I would normally try and put it out in that order, but because I want to finish the run of the beds, and a lot of you saying, I can't wait to see the babies in the beds. I can't wait. I think actually most of them are in the beds, and I know some people are like, where's Alistair going to sleep? Alistair and I co-sleep. Not Alistair. Why do I keep calling him Alistair? James. Where's James sleep? James sleeps with Mummy. At the moment, James is co-sleeping with me. Co-sleeping with a reborn, co-sleeping with a doll. Yeah, and I'm not shagging somebody else's husband, am I? So, anyway, so that's him. So normally I would want to put them all out in order that I do it, but unfortunately they're going to be around the wrong way. And in fact, you probably won't get to see Toby until the weekend. the video of Toby until the weekend because I'll try and get the bunk beds done. That'll be up tomorrow. The bedtime, that'll be up tomorrow. So that's Thursday. Friday, I will upload this video. Saturday, I need to open the thing that's sat on my dining room table. It's a massive box. I need to get that opened. It's a dirty, not just as a massive box, it's a dirty box. It was on a special offer in Aldi. I think they had a baby event last week. And I was like to Russ, right, I got to get that. So he took me down to get it because, again, the box was so big it wouldn't have fit in my car. Because I can't, this car seat, because it's on the Isofix base, comes out easy enough, but I can't be faffing with all of that. So, so I took him down and made him get it. And that was the reason why I didn't go to, I know some of you were hoping I'd go to Southampton Doll Show that was last weekend. Well, that's the reason I couldn't go to that because I spent the money on this. But it is for me and my grandbaby too. And for my nursery. At the moment, if I want anything, I say, oh, Russ, that's for our grandbaby. And he's like, oh, all right then. Anyway, yeah, so bed's Thursday, this Friday, Toby Saturday. And then on Saturday, I'm having a Reborn Mummy meetup. All fingers crossed and everything works. Sunday, I'm going to a baby event with my daughter. So the opening the other big box will probably be on Tuesday night. I know there's quite a run of it at the moment, isn't there? And then I'll have like a couple of nights break. But I video on my phone. I think on this phone I can put in an external. No, actually I don't think I don't know. Don't know if I can put external storage. But anyway, I film on my phone, so can't have like too many videos up in one go. And plus I live here and it takes ages for the Wi-Fi to upload, as you will have all heard. But if I can get organised with my videos I've got on here, then when I go to my daughter's tomorrow, I can use her Wi-Fi to upload my videos. She's got faster Wi-Fi than me, so I can use hers. Yes, I love to see you, my darling. Can I use your Wi-Fi? And yeah, so on Sunday I'm going to a second-hand baby sale. So you will have seen me go to these before. I don't think I've ever taken anybody with me. I think usually I just get Russ to drop me off. He sits outside for like an hour while I'm in there, or half an hour, which he doesn't mind doing. He usually has a sleep, quite honestly. But they usually pack, so I may have taken a baby once and then decided against it furthermore after that. Yeah, so he just drops me outside. Sorry, I was there. I was just thinking. I'd lost my train of thought. I was thinking. Yeah, so he drops me off. So it's like Mum, they hire a hall. This company hire a hall, and then every penny, if you want to sell anything, you have a table and you pay for your table. So I don't know how much that'd be, and then you put your stuff out on the table and then you buy it. So you will have seen me definitely do that before, but I think the last one I went to was after I had Toby. I don't feel like I've been to one since I last bought stuff for Toby at one. I don't think so. Anyway, so that is on Sunday and my daughter's going to come. So we will be videoing that for sure. So that'll be another video that you'll see. So right, every day, like from now, I've got videos to organise and sort out and do and get uploaded. No, I don't have to. I want to do these. You know, I don't have to do YouTube if I don't want to. Do I? You know, I'm doing it for myself to share with you. So when you say thank you for videoing that, you really don't have to say that, but I appreciate it. And I just, you know, I'm aware that so many people are housebound, homebound, or can't drive, can't get out, can't see further than their town or anything like that. So it's nice to see something different, which is what I do as well. So anyway, me and Bert and Claudia. Hey Bert, have a look at everybody. There he is. So me, Bert and Claudia say thank you very much for entering the giveaway. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. What do you think of that, eh?